unselfish play. That unselfishness became contagious. Ty Lawson showing you he's got some ups to go with that speed.
Gallinari with the
Now getting to the Nuggets' next game. After the loss to Dallas, we took on the Golden State Warriors and lost once again. We lost to the Warriors 109-101 here at the Pepsi Center. Fell to 15-12 with this loss, and this was our 5th loss in a row. I can't remember as a Nuggets fan the last time we lost 5 in a row. I think maybe back in 2002 or 2001 when I think we won like 17 games that year. That was probably the last year. So it's definitely been a while since we've lost 5 games in a row, and Golden State is a decent team, but definitely a team we're better than, and it was tough to lose to them at home. Really just not a good performance by us. Kind of struggled shooting the ball here. We're 43% from the field, which is okay, 37% from the three-point line, which is solid, but we were 67% from the free throw line. Once again, free throws continue to be an issue for this team. We missed 9 free throws in this game. You hit all 9 of those free throws, you end up winning this game by 1. I mean, it's that simple. You're leaving way too many points at the free throw line and on the court, and I just hate seeing that. Warriors had a great shooting night. They struggled from the free throw line. We're only 64% from there, but we're 52% from the field and the three-point line. I mean, the Warriors, a lot of their offense is predicated on the three-point shot, and if you allow them to shoot 52% from there, you're probably not going to beat them, majority of the time. Our perimeter defense continues to struggle for whatever reason. The rotations are late. You're giving way too many good shooting teams way too many good looks from downtown, and the Warriors took advantage of that. There was some good things, though, in this game. We did have 28 assists. Once again, the passing is starting to get a little better. It's been pretty poor throughout this losing streak for the most part. But I thought in the Dallas game and in this game, the ball movement was pretty solid. You like seeing that. And I thought we did a good job of getting some nice looks offensively with good, precise passing. We did have 7 steals. Once again, not the greatest defensive performance, but we were being active at times. We forced 17 turnovers. We had 17 points off turnovers. You like seeing that. That's when we're at our best, is when we're forcing turnovers, and then we could get out in transition and get easy buckets and score off those opponents' mistakes. Had 21 fast break points. You like seeing that. And we outscored the Warriors 48-26 in the paint. I thought, for the most part, did a pretty good job of getting in that painted area, and did a good job of getting to the rim and attacking, especially early on in that first half. Did a real good job of that, and just destroyed the Warriors inside. We had 8 offensive rebounds. You'd like seeing the effort there, getting some second chance opportunities. The bad, however, like I said, you let a good perimeter shooting team shoot 52% from the three-point line, and you're expecting to win. Defensively, perimeterly, we've been terrible. I mean, just rotations are late. A lot of guys look lost out there. And you're just not being crisp enough in your rotations, and you're giving up way too many looks from the three-point line. That needs to improve ASAP, and if it doesn't, the Nuggets are going to start losing more games than they win, because that's just really not acceptable to give a great shooting team as many good looks from 3 as we did here to the Warriors. I mean, the Warriors had so many good looks from three-point line, and they took advantage of it. We were outscored 37-20 in the third quarter. We just fell apart in that quarter. The Warriors started once again just knocking down shot after shot, played with more energy in that quarter than us. I thought our defense was god-awful, and our offense looked stagnant. A bunch of guys standing around, no movement, and just looked lost, looked lazy, and it cost us here in this game. And that's really why you lose the game. You let the Warriors, outscore you 37-20 in that third quarter. I mean, that's just not acceptable at all. We took 24 threes. As we got down, once again, we resorted to a bad habit, and that's taking way too many threes, trying to hit, threes to get back in the game instead of attacking the basket, which is something we did a good job early on. Didn't do that here mainly in the second half, and it cost us. The Warriors had 14 blocks. I mean, didn't do a good job of finishing at the rim, did us here in this game. And our defense wasn't good. I've already talked about it. The rotations were extremely late, especially in the second half, and it cost us. Aaron Aflalo led the way for us. He finished with 26 points on 8 of 16 shooting, 5 of 8 from the three-point line, 5 of 5 from the free throw line. I was one of the few guys who shot well in this game. I thought defensively, Aflalo wasn't great, but it was great to see him kind of get some confidence back in terms of his offensive game. Aflalo's really struggled this year in terms of his production, at least on the offensive end of the court, and his shooting hasn't been good. He's just really hasn't really gotten a rhythm, hasn't got his confidence. But in this game, you kind of saw him get a little bit of his confidence back, and he had a great game. He shot the ball well. You love seeing him go 5 of 8 from the three-point line. He's one of the few guys who was knocking down threes in this game for us, and did all he could really. to try to get us the W, especially on the offensive end. You know, it's great to see a flawless score 26 and kind of get his legs back, and hopefully he can start getting a rhythm now and can start playing at a high level because he's really struggled this year, and it was good to see him finally have a good shooting game and shoot the ball well, especially from the three-point line, and get some confidence back. Nene was okay, 15 points for Nene, but only 5 rebounds and 2 steals. He was 6 of 7 from the field, 3 of 6 from the free throw line. He's got to knock his free throws down, and you know, you like 15 points on only 7 shots. I like seeing Nene go 6 of 7 from the field early on. I thought Nene was real good, but kind of faded as the game wore on. Lacked really that effort and energy that he had in the first half. But the thing that really kind of irritated me the most was the 5 rebounds. Like I mentioned earlier, Golden State's front line is not great at all. And for Nene to have only 5 rebounds against kind of a smaller team was real disappointing to see. Ty Lawson had a double-double once again, 11 points, 10 assists for Lawson. You love seeing 10 assists. Like I said, he's starting to get more confidence in terms of his ability to orchestrate this offense, but was 4-12 from the field, 1 of 3 from the three-point line, and 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Once again, 11 points on 12 shots, not very efficient, settling too much for the jump shot, not attacking enough, and Stephen Curry just destroyed Ty. I mean, Ty got absolutely embarrassed by Stephen Curry in this game defensively. Ty wasn't very good, you know, gave Curry a lot of good shots and a lot of good looks. Curry took advantage of that. And then on the offensive end, you know, Ty's sitting there, you know, picking up his dribble and once again taking jump shots and not attacking the basket, and 11 points on 12 shots. That just that really frustrates me to see, you know, Ty have that poor performance in terms of efficiency standpoint on the offensive end. I would like to see him, when he takes 12 shots, have more than 11 points. Kenneth Faried got the start in this game. You seeing Faried get some minutes. He's a guy that I've been kind of pushing for a while now to get some quality minutes. And I thought he performed well. He finished with 8 points, 10 rebounds, was 3 of 7 from the field, 2 of 4 from the free throw line. Was real good on the offensive glass. And the one thing about Kenneth Faried is he's never going to stop. His energy is 100% all game, all 48 minutes, and I really like seeing that. I thought he did a good job in this game of just playing with great effort. His hustle was great, and that's kind of what Faried does. And obviously you draft him because of his rebounding ability, and I thought he rebounded the ball real well here and did a good job of getting some points at the rim early on, attacking, getting to the foul line, and then just getting us some offensive rebounds, getting us some second chances, and making some energy plays. I was real happy with the way Faried played. And lastly for us, Rudy Fernandez and Al Harrington really struggled in this game. They combined to shoot 8 of 24 from the field and 2 of 8 from the three-point line. Not going to win a whole lot of games when Lawson shoots the way he does, and when Rudy and Harrington shoot that poorly. Not going to be a lot of teams. Rudy and Al just did not shoot well, and it really hurt us here. For the Warriors, I just mentioned Stephen Curry. He just lit us up. He finished with 36 points, 7 assists, 7 rebounds, and 2 blocks. Was 13 and 17 from the field and 6 and 9 for the three-point line. Like I said, just giving him way too many looks. Stephen Curry's one of the best shooters in the NBA. He's a great player. Got a ton of respect for the guy. Did a great job also affecting the game with his passing and his rebounding. But really, where it killed us was with his shooting and his scoring ability. And like I said, I thought Ty Lawson and even Aflalo just did not defend him well. Gave him way too many good looks, and he took advantage of that. I mean, there's not many teams in the NBA that are going to beat Golden State when Stephen Curry shoots 13 of 17 from the field. I mean, just not going to happen. Klay Thompson also had a good game. He really came on in that second half for the Warriors, gave him a great lift off the bench. He finished with 19 points on 8 of 11 shooting. Was also 3 of 4 from the three-point line. Really like Klay Thompson's game. He's got a great stroke. He's got a great shot. And once again, lapses in our rotations led to a lot of good looks in this game for Thompson, and you let another great shooter kill you with giving him way too many open looks, and gave the Warriors a great spark off their bench there in that second half. We tried out-shooting a good shooting team when we got down, which is something that we tend to do as of late. Did it against Dallas, and that's not going to work many times. You got to play good defense and then try to attack the basket on the offensive end to get back into games, and we haven't done that this year, mainly over this losing streak. So disappointing. I think we're a better team than Golden State. I got a lot of respect for them, though. I really like their guards, in Thompson, Curry, Ellis. That's a nice three-headed monster there. Hopefully they keep giving Klay Thompson more minutes. I think Golden State, they got a chance to be a real good team. But, as a game we could have won, just did perform in that second half, mainly in that third quarter, and we lost our 5th game in a row.